Hey, my lovely Virgos. Hope you guys are well. Thank you for being here. Your energy is much appreciated. Sending you guys my love. We're going to do a reading for you guys. This reading can resonate with you over the next few weeks. So do use your intuition in regards to when you feel that this reading may resonate with you. But also feel free to come back and check the reading as well again at a later date if you feel called to do so. Some messages may resonate now and some may resonate further down the line. So yeah, and also feel free to come back and comment as well if there was any things that you feel like did manifest for you, or that, you know, if this was your message. But yeah, my loves, also feel free to check out the Spiritually Charged shop if you want to get yourself a lovely t-shirt, merch, crystals, protection items, etc., or even some Zodiac badges, whether you want to gift that for your own birthday or someone else's birthday. Okay, so yeah, guys, all the information for that, as well as personal readings, will all be in the description below. So with that being said, let's move into your reading, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle this for you. I just saw 111. Divine Angel Spirit, guys, messages for my lovely Virgos, please. Virgos highest good. Messages for Virgos highest good, please. Virgo's highest good. Okay, lovely. I am just gonna see what message was coming up there as well. But okay, we've got surrender to the alchemy of life, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. So, and take a break. A life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. So there's something here where it's like, okay, you're going to be doing this or building this for like, or maybe not building this, but it's something that it could be something that you want to last for the rest of your life. So it's something that naturally you're going to be spending bits and pieces of time over like your lifespan. So you don't have to like get everything all completed now. Like if you're just kind of more enjoying the process and, you know, putting things in its place timing wise, where you can also incorporate, you know, more time to like self-therapy, like good times, nurturing. Like this always gives me like spa energy, but it could even just be like good self-care. And also good times to like do things that maybe you enjoy doing, like creative stuff, or if there's other things that you want to create as well. It's saying your life is a canvas. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. We just had this card come for Pisces. This is talking about you also taking accountability for like, you know, it's almost like if you want to have more like really just sort of self-loving experiences, or like well-being experiences, or just like, I was going to say relaxing experiences, but it's more just like nourishing experiences, then it's kind of saying you can manifest this here, or you can make time for this. You might kind of feel the urge to do this more like spontaneously, but nonetheless, when you kind of are getting these intuitive insights here, it's kind of saying that, yeah, you can manifest this. And with 3-3, yes, you definitely can manifest this. Oh my gosh, the message here, 111. What you want is busy manifesting. Your angels are saying be mindful of your thoughts and focus on a positive outcome. So yeah, with this chaos and conflict here, if there's any internal chaos or conflict, it's saying, you know, try to remember that, again, you are the creator of your own reality. So if you take accountability for how you're feeling, maybe that's because that just might be a sign that, okay, I just need a bit of self-care here, so I can just like, you know, feel back restored within. Because if you kind of continue just persevere, but maybe you just need some time for like to, you know, well-being, self-love, therapy, care, that's also conducive to your manifestations, and you know, you're going to feel better for it, and you're going to feel like it's also showing in your results here. But I definitely see, yeah, with this card as well, cracked open, rock bottom, you know, it's like there's something here where if there was like external pressure, okay, just like forces, the universe, just like things. Maybe you felt like, you know, there was something that was naturally kind of cracked you open, okay? Maybe this was something that had you down at first, but you might not actually realize, or maybe you realize this now, that this actually awakens something powerful within you, to where it's like, okay, your soul is like doing the talking, or your soul can like step out and kind of lead the way. But it's almost like your soul might be giving you like random insights of like things that are like great for you to do, or great for you to manifest, or you know, things like that. And it's like, okay, you can literally decide if you want to do that, but that's what this creative accountability is. And then you know, okay, like I have the power to utilize my creative tools to do so, but also recognizing that the manifestation process isn't just like the work and they're just moving forward. Now I'm seeing 0606. It's not just the work of just moving forward and plowing along, it's also balancing that out with like the self-care. Or even if like you want to manifest like a getaway or like a spa trip, or like, I don't know, just even if it's just you just having a day in your week where you just spend time like, you know, doing self-care things. Okay, so what do we have here? A compassion and unconditional love-filled angel number 0606 has been assigned to you. Your guardian angels want you to prioritize spending time with your loved ones, because your loved ones will always be by your side. You must give them the attention they deserve. That's lovely. We've got, it's a good sign of love. You should rejoice and be happy when it appears in your life. This angel number signifies happiness, harmony, peace, and understanding. So it could also be something as well about taking times to have a break here, and then, you know, maybe if there's like people that you can do self-care with also, you know, it's like 2 in 1 almost. Okay. Yeah, so it says, if you see this number on a regular basis, then it's a message from your angels that you need to concentrate more on the matters of home and family. It's urging you to focus less on material and financial aspects of life, and to look after the emotional and spiritual wants and needs. Trust yourself and your angels when making important life decisions, and be open to new ideas, signs, and information. Listen carefully to your intuition and inner wisdom to guide you in important situations, because they are connected with your subconscious mind and are very powerful. The number 0606 has some true meanings and secret influences in your life. Your angels are giving you the hints and means to improve and thrive in your life. They're encouraging you to keep your focus on love, light, and spiritual aspects of life. Don't worry about the material or financial concerns, and give your fears and doubts to your angels to transform them and for healing. That's why we've got surrender to the alchemy of life here. Okay? It's like surrendering to like the spiritual aspects, the spiritual process, and also doing things that are good for your soul as well, taking time to like really do things that are good for the soul, what the soul wants as well. Because I feel like your spirit knows where to take you. Your spirit is leading you to like your manifestations and your desires here. Okay, can we get some more here for Virgos? Also, yeah, there was another message with the 111. Yeah, it's a sign of what you're capable of achieving, okay? Spiritual awakening, seeing this number as a reminder to be very aware of your current thoughts as you are in the process of manifesting them into reality. Since you are in a position to bring your desires to fruition, be sure that you are clear on what you want to attract. Yeah, so again, this is that creative accountability. Know that your thoughts, you're attracting them. And again, it says here, awakening, and this says spiritual awakening. We've got here spontaneous awakening, so it's almost like, and this also says you're in a position to manifest your a position to bring your desires to fruition. So again, being accountable, okay, like what am I thinking, what am I feeling about, and just, you know, if there's something that you're wanting to manifest, shifting those thoughts and feelings into that positive feeling about what it is that you wanted to manifest. And if there's other things that are, you know, weighing on your thoughts and feelings, then maybe there's something like self-care or something that you can do to kind of restore that, so that you can get back into this like manifestation, you know, mind space, feeling space. Okay, yeah, all that glitters. So this is what all that glitters isn't gold card. But for some of you guys, it could just be something here where it's like as well, maybe you've just been heavily focused on like your money here. I do feel like there is some sort of intuitive insight in regards to that area as well for you. So it's that you don't have to worry or like over focus on that, because like if you're just following your intuition, like your money is going to be growing, it's going to be like piling on, right? So I presume as you might maybe there's something in regards to your manifestations where you are manifesting money. Okay, just saying all you have to do is trust your intuition, your intuitive insights here. You're going to know when to integrate things. It might just be like a spontaneous thought or something, but just trust those and go with it, and you know your money is going to be good. So when, because some of you guys, maybe when this was saying, okay, don't focus on the money, some of you guys might be like, well, I'm manifesting the money, like what do you mean? So I feel like this might just be that clarity of like, you can still manifest that, of course, just know that, you know, that's kind of naturally going to happen with you just, you know, following your intuition and taking the kind of creative accountability and that type of stuff, so that you can also put focus in other areas as well, that you want to take creative accountability for how the other areas of your life are being created, and manifest what you want to manifest, how you want things to look in other areas of your life as well. Yeah, karmic relationships, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay, so for some of you guys as well, there could be something about like a higher perspective in regards to like whether it was like polarity in certain relationships, or like karmic stuff going on, or situations where there could have been like opposing stuff or any issues. Multifaceted, let yourself be seen, unique nature. So there could be something about situations where there'd be conflict with like, you know, individuality or like uniqueness, but there's something about letting yourself be seen, letting the unique part of yourself shine. Okay, there could be different aspects to yourself that like are multifaceted, and it's like if there's any communities or people or groups that you feel like you can't be your authentic, unique self, then that might be something that is giving you a sense of conflict within. Because maybe you feel like, okay, if I'm myself, that could cause conflict. You know, maybe this is like a repetitive cycle with certain groups that you're like, okay, where I can take creative accountability is for what I'm creating. If that's not something that I want to feel or do, then I can like do something else or create something else or exchange with something else. Okay, so this is you just, yeah, realize 7, 8, 9, yeah, realizing where you can transform your world and, you know, your sense of community, who you want in your community, what community means to you. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. So yeah, I do feel like for some of you guys, the ancestors are with you here. Some of you guys, you know, there could be some people in the 3D and some people in the spirit realm, but I definitely see an energy of like, you know, sacred energy, being connected with the divine, oneness, really honoring that inner peace, trusting the messages that you're getting. Also being able to have like a sense of peace within people within your community. Yeah. It's saying as well, like if you're a part of like groups where you feel like you're there but you still feel alone, then maybe that's like, yeah, surrender again, holding opposites. These could be people where you feel like you're just like on opposite sides of the spectrum, and they could just be like extreme, maybe it brings up like extreme emotional feelings and stuff like that. But there's something here about maybe you could have been hoping for like better exchanges and stuff, but you may just kind of realize, okay, like I can just kind of, like my accountability for whether I want this or not, I can just create something better, or like a better sense of community, something like that. Or like, yeah. Or you could be figuring out like, okay, who's the keepers? Like who can you keep around? Keepers of the earth. Based upon like the exchanges. Yeah, your guidance is divinely guided. So I feel like your higher self kind of knows this and it's like you move forward in that direction here. Okay. Because I feel like where you're showing up as yourself uniquely, okay, your genuine community will, you'll still thrive in that environment in your like multifaceted self. Okay, you won't have to have like any internal conflict. Yeah, we've got wait, postpone, pause, say no. So again, this could be things that things or people or places where you feel like you may be like postponing things, or you may have to like wait or say no. Or maybe you may just postpone things or wait to just kind of get some divine insight to see whether it's something that could be nurtured, whether it's something that's a blessing for you, or whether it's something that ultimately you need to say no to. So some of you guys, you could just be, you know, taking time to kind of, you know, speak with God, speak with your higher self to see, you know, what is ultimately a blessing for you. But obviously, you guys, it could just be you like meditating and just kind of trying to see like, okay, what direction you're being pointed in, and then moving forward on that, and then deciding, okay, yeah, let me exchange here. Okay, the name Mary could be significant for somebody, or like Mother Mary energy. I don't know, that could just be significant in some way. I don't know, maybe that resonates for somebody. Could be a very random thing. We've got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Yeah, so, and then unbound. So anything that like needed to just kind of crumble down, I just saw 0909. It needed to be transformed. So it's just saying, if you're hoping for something here, just trust that these things that are transforming, or these things that are like, you know, these big things that were crumbling down, you know, this was the kind of, you know, disconnect you from anything that you needed to say no to anyway, or ultimately could have just been like lightning down that path, or you know, you would have felt like you would have gotten striked at some point. So it's kind of like, let the things that need to fall, let them fall, and you'll notice that on the back of that there'll be things also simultaneously opening up for you, and that's your path to go down. Okay, so unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You guys could also be coming out of certain contracts as well that you feel like were keeping you bound. You could be releasing like old soul patterns, or like patterns, or you know, maybe there was some people as well that you feel like you did encounter in your past life, maybe like karmic past life people. So obviously you can have past life soulmates, and you can have like past life karmic people that's like, maybe there was like more like, you know, oh, and now I'm just seeing 222. Maybe things that you would have perceived as like negative aspects, or just polarities, or just complete opposite, or just something where you just felt bound or restricted, or like there was loads of town moments. Okay, maybe there was also something there to do with like, that could have been like something that you came in this lifetime, you're meant to free yourself from something to do with that, tied to like a past life, and it's like something to do with freeing yourself. Yeah, no place like home, and this is like you returning to this feeling of like safety. This is like a change due to your safety and security. Some of you guys, yeah, there's a place or a person where it's like, okay, no place like home, or maybe you feel like this about a home, where it's like, yeah, you're just happy to be in your space. Okay, we've got 222 has hopeful messages. It indicates that all projects of your interest will come true, no matter if your current situation shows otherwise. In long term, you will see greater results. Lovely. The meaning of angel number 222 suggests that you are at a point in your life where you're looking for some sense of balance. This means it's the best time to have faith and to keep trusting. Lovely. So again, it's saying don't dim to fit in, okay? Even if this just means like, okay, where you can be yourself at the moment is like in your home, okay? It's like, you know, don't be in certain spaces if you have to dim yourself to fit in. Be in spaces where, you know, you feel like it's safe to be yourself. Even if that just starts off with your home, I do feel like it's like the people, those people that you can be yourself with, it's like they're naturally filling in, okay? So, yeah. And don't worry about people that can't see the authentic you or the truth of who you are either, okay? Like if you feel like, you can't change this about them, don't let this be something that you like, it keeps you going in your mind about, okay? Because it's like if some people, it just might be something where like not everyone's third eye is like open, so some people might only be able to see like your 3D stuff. Okay, no, I want to get tarot, don't I? Okay, can we get some tarot for Virgo, please? Yeah, so it's saying don't worry about, if you can't change that, okay, just worry about what you can change. That's that creative accountability. That might be you changing, where you at, where you reside at, what you do, where you show up, but it's focusing on like the things that you can change if you realize there's other situations that you can't change to do with other people, other circumstances. We've got Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess in the room first. So yeah, this is you just kind of like being where you feel safe and secure and not really being, bound to situations or people that you feel like are not really wise for you to do so, or where you kind of have to keep your authenticity or who you are kind of like hidden, okay? Yeah. Because some of you guys, I definitely feel like you could maybe show up in places and there might be like some hidden, like this hidden aspect of like who you really are, like even if it's just like your energy or how you show up or something, and it's like people they might just see like all these physical attributes, but it's like, if there's places, gatherings or certain spaces where it's like you just kind of have to like, you feel like you have to just kind of shut that down and just kind of show up just very like 3D energy, then that might be a deeper feeling of, okay, maybe that's something where it's just a feeling of like stuckness or boundness. So this is you freeing yourself from those spaces and places. Yeah, making another choice here to kind of be in these like open, authentic spaces. Okay, yeah. The Fool card. So a leap of faith, Five of Wands and the Death card in the reverse. Also for some of you guys, there's unfinished business to do with a situation where you feel like there's a lot of different directions, or people going in different directions, or conflicting paths. Okay, there could also be something about a situation to do with like I see that there could be two people that you feel like have gone somewhere else, but there's like unfinished business. Maybe you feel like there's something like shared between them or mutual between them. Okay. This is interesting. I was kind of getting something now that I'm picking up on as well. Similar, what reading was it? Pisces reading, where I was saying there's something about someone, but this is a bit different. Now I'm seeing, put whoever in the storyline in the positions of that they're in, right? But there's something here to do with like where someone could feel like, okay, there's like a trap there that's set, but then like some people get a way out of this trap, and then like someone's looking to see like, okay, they're not in this trap, but they can't actually see that they've already kind of like gone and like freed themselves, or they may, when they turn around, they'll realize like, oh, they've already kind of like gone and freed themselves, like they're not stuck in this trap, right? I'll kind of show you this, give you a bit of visual, right? Oh. So this is someone looking at this trap here, but if you see right behind them, there's these two people that are going over here. Again, it could be any energies, don't worry about like the genders and such for this one. It's just more like someone here that's looking like, okay, maybe anticipating someone being stuck in a trap, but then it's like maybe they kind of got away, quick, where, where they weren't even looking. Or there could be some things going on that they're not aware of, but it's like they're not stuck in something or some predicament. But this could be something to do with, like I was saying, for Pisces reading, I was getting something like an employer or like a landlord, or someone to that like whether there's some sort of building or like home, but it could be something different for you guys. It could be similar energy, but nonetheless, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, also for some of you guys, it could be somewhere that you're driving to. You could have to make like 2 different stops. For others of you guys, it could be 2 different people that you going to communicate to, or 2 different pursuits that you're trying to like kind of get done swiftly. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people actually that you could be in communication with. Okay, the Magician, the King of Swords. Okay, you might go somewhere. You might show up somewhere and then like have a conversation with somebody when you're there. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Something might be presented to you here in a conversation that you don't really see coming. And yeah, it looks like it's something that you'll be able to decide if you want to pursue this, but it might actually be something that, you know, would lead to something emotionally long-term fulfilling, to be emotionally long-term, a fulfillment long-term for you emotionally. But this might be something that's presented to you and you don't really see this coming. But you might say yes to it, or it might be something where you show up and then if this is communicated to you. So maybe guys, there could be something about communicating about like either with family or about family, with like good harmonious communication, emotional stability here. Maybe like you showing up with this like emotional balance and clarity. So maybe guys, there's something here where you could have like, you've got some sort of territory marked kind of thing. And there's something about like visits, whether you're visiting places or people are visiting you, but it's like something about this home, balance, safe, balance, peace, space, and then like clear communication that leads to long-term emotional fulfillment. So it could either be like some of you guys communicating about having a family, some of you guys it could be communicating with people in like a balanced, truthful, harmonious, loving way. Yeah, okay. For some of you might, yeah, there's something here about showing up with clarity or being somewhere, going somewhere. Okay, guys, that's interesting. We'll get a few more cards for you and then we'll see what advice we get. So, what else do we have for Virgos, please? 6 of Wands, yeah, so something that you felt like, okay, or am I at a disadvantage, or is this going to set me back, or do you know if you're going to be successful with it? Saying there's something here, there's like something about like this steady approach here, or you know, maybe there was like a plan or patience for something to come together. So it's saying, you know, with this plan, like, you know, stay balanced. As long as you're intended to do something balanced or fair, then something will come together and be reciprocated. Yeah, this could be something where, you know, there could be like a mutual decision here. So if someone does something right, the other person will reciprocate something right. If someone does something that's not just, again, this could be like a family member or like an employer type energy. But it's something to do, or something to do with there's a contract or an agreement, or something to do with something that was left unbalanced that you want to come together. This could be like, okay, if one person does something right, the other person reciprocates something right. But if someone does something that someone feels like isn't very fair, then they might do something that's fair for themselves and like kind of, you know, pursue something else. So this could be you, this could be them, vice versa. Chariot here, Star card, and the 4 of Pentacles. So ultimately, you're on momentum to moving forward successfully here. You may feel like there's something successful very near up ahead, especially if you've been on track for like quite a long time with something. Okay, you may feel like something successful is very near now. like you're very close to something. This could be in regards to like your money or your home or something that is growing. And when this happens as well, this might feel like, you know, a blessing or something that you're very grateful for, something that you have to keep the faith with, something to do with timing. I do also see something about where you could be traveling with someone, like in some sort of like transport, or 1 or 2 people, or maybe up to 4 people. Or you could be moving in the direction where there's like 4 other people, or again, someone's home, or, you know, maybe seeing as you got a financial plan, and you're trying to do things at the right time, or it could be like a business plan, or, you know, if there was some area that you felt stuck with, an area with a plan, or being on track with something, you're going to have some sort of inspired ideas. So saying, keep the faith, don't worry, keep going. You'll get the right idea to, like, with what to do, with whatever that area that you may have felt a little bit stuck with, some sort of plan. Okay, whether it's a money plan, business plan, or a plan to do with a person, okay, you'll make the right decision at the right time. Yeah, so yeah, this is where we have that spontaneous activation, spontaneous awakening. It's like, you know, that's what I see here, spontaneous awakening. So that is lovely, guys. And like I said, there's something about showing up, someone may be saying yes, or, you know, moving something in a new direction here. Okay. So let me get some advice for you guys. Advice for my Virgos, please. Advice for my Virgos, please. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this could be in any situation, doesn't have to be romantic, but yeah, undying love. This could just be like with any like loved ones, or it could be romantic. We've got the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Yeah, we've got guardian. So this could also be to do with like something here with someone that you feel some sort of feel protective with. Some of you guys, it could be a partner, or it could be a child, or it could be a parent, chemistry, or it could be a love interest. There's a strong magnetic connection here. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Blossoming, you're just getting started, to have patience with the process, do not give up. So some of you guys, it's kind of saying the way this is coming out here with make the effort and start delegating, it's like when you're making the effort here, when you're making the effort, you may see that someone may also like help you in certain areas, or vice versa. Or if you're like doing something where you're like delegating here, we've got peace, and there's like some sort of peace. It's almost like, yeah, someone will make the effort or something about that. But let me see, what do we have for this? Delegating, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Compassion, release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. We've got bold, undying love. I mean, sorry, not undying love. Why did I say that? Well, we do have undying love over here, but it says unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. Worth waiting for. Divine timings at play, at work, in your love life. So some of you guys, maybe you're a leader in some way. There's certain tasks that you're going to be delegating. Maybe if you're like needing help in certain areas, or maybe this could be with like employees or people that, you know, you also want to make the effort with here. There could be some sort of like easy does it approach. Maybe someone may have like a simpler approach for you or something like that. Okay, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Heart-to-heart conversations. Or for others of you guys as well, if there was something where you were used to delegating with some things here, in certain areas, it might be something about You might just see naturally like people making the effort in certain areas here with like your show of like affection, stuff like that, or like if there's small areas that you're doing things where you're able to make the effort for other people, you may just naturally see that like people are actually making the effort for you in certain areas, something like that. We've also got healing family issues. You live life benefits as you forgive your parents. We've also got bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. So for some of you guys, depending on where you're at, for some of you guys, you could have already done this. Okay, this could have been you being very bold here, and now you're kind of expecting a miracle because there was some sort of forgiveness. Even if for some of you guys, you could have felt like maybe you weren't able to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, maybe you were still able to offer forgiveness so that you weren't like holding any sort of like, you know, heavy energy. Okay, maybe some of you feel like, okay, maybe this is something that you'll wait for. If you feel like, okay, maybe something will be healed with time, like a family member or something, or like your parents, something like that. Or some of you guys, if you have parents, you feel like are passed over, these could be like angels. You know, for others of you guys, if you feel like you have been able to have a heart-to-heart conversation with like a family member or something like that, okay, this could be you being very bold, and this could be quite healing for you. But nonetheless, whether you feel like you can have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person or people or not, I feel like the forgiveness is what's healing for you, and this is what's bringing a miracle for you. Okay, so yeah, it's like this is allowing things to ascend to like higher levels for you and higher levels of commitment. And for those of you guys that are in a relationship, your love life could be ascending to a high level of commitment at this time. Okay, you could be feeling like this is the romance of a lifetime. But obviously, you guys, you're calling in your soulmate, so you're, you know, energetically attracting them towards you. Okay, I feel like the divine will present this person to you here. Okay, and you know, I feel like you're going to be very bold with this person, with like your feelings. So that's lovely. So yeah, it's also saying as well, like if there's any just like tasks and things that you're doing, like just the way that you're kind of delegating those tasks, making things a bit easier for yourself will also be a bit good. So if you have to make a little bit more effort just to make things easier for yourself overall or in the long run, again, that might, you know, overall help your sense of peace, and then you might feel like you're able to kind of blossom just like, you know, really gradually and freely. And some of you guys, you know, you're trusting the timing with certain things that are blossoming for you, and you feel like, okay, I'm working on this, or I'm doing this, or this is worth waiting for, and you just have a sense of peace with that. This is perfect, because if you're committed to this, again, at the beginning, we had a life to work, not season. And now I'm seeing 222, which is funny because we were just looking at 222. Now that's being 2222. Okay. It's sending you a very valuable message. This message is telling you to keep your life in balance and never forget about the power of positive energy. It symbolizes having peace and harmony, having confidence in your abilities, and embracing a positive go with the flow attitude. Yeah, literally. Lovely. And we've got go outside. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Okay. So yeah, it might be good for you guys to just spend periods outdoors and things like that as well. But that is lovely. Reconciliation of finances and career. Okay. So if there was someone that in the past there was issues, okay, this could be any type of person, family member, love life, friend, okay, the finances or career could have been an issue for either you or them at that time, and that could have been, you know, something where there might be a means for some sort of reconciliation. But for some of you guys, if you're dealing with something with your finances or your career at this time, I feel like something with your finances or career could be going to like a higher level here. So there's something about, you know, you being at peace as well with this timing, and trusting that something is getting higher with your finances or your career. Okay. But I do see as well there's something where you want to ask for some sort of like help in certain areas. Okay, someone might be able to present something to you that makes things a little bit more like easier or simpler, like like a procedure or a method where, you know, whatever tasks or things that you're delegating, it might be like a more of a smoother, simpler approach where you don't have to like do certain things in a certain way, you know. Yeah, guiding children. You're good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help now. So you guys, this could be someone that's a good guide, or it could be someone that. This could be someone that you feel like has very pure intentions, innocent intentions, or someone that you feel like is very good with children, or someone that there's something about a child that could be of significance. But yeah, nonetheless, it's saying go with the flow, okay, and ultimately. So guys, if you have yeah, I don't know. It just looks like you're waiting for, like, there's something that the divine is doing for you, and it's like, you know, you're trusting as a child of the divine that like something is being, will be given to you from the divine, and you are kind of knowing that this is all, this whole process is worth waiting for. Okay, it could be a different thing for each of you guys. Some of you guys it's your finances, some of you guys it's your love life, some of you guys it's your family life, some of you guys, you know, it's something, you know, but it's like you're trusting that and making peace with it, yeah? So saying keep going with the flow, okay? Because ultimately, yes, stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. Express your love. We've got soulmates. So those of you guys, if it's a love situation, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking. Again, we keep getting this positive thinking. So for you guys, your advice is really just like stay in a very positive mindset, attitude. It will bring you faith and romance very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So seeing as this could come in very soon, you just might need to get very clear on what it is that you want so it can come towards you. For others of you guys, it might not be a love situation. If you're already with someone here, it might be you and a soulmate getting clear on things that you want to do, okay? And the clearer you both get on what it is that you want, you might find that you're attracting that in a lot quicker. And for others of you guys, it could be if it's another person in your life here, like friend, family, then, you know, you might just want to express like, you know, your genuine intentions or feelings towards this person. And maybe this is you staying optimistic and trusting the timing. Maybe you feel like this is, you know, a soul, someone in your soul tribe here. You deserve love, you are lovable. Yeah, so that's lovely, guys. I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful. I hope it resonated. Definitely click the like button below if it was. Sending you all my love, and also don't forget to check out the Spiritually Charged shop. If you do get yourself, you know, a lovely t-shirt or some goodies, definitely feel free to take a good picture if you'd like a shout out or a feature on the page. Tag us and we will be sure to do that for you guys. All the information about shop and personal readings will all be below. Sending you my love. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye.